Hello, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful kings and queens and viewers across the world wide web. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tune 215, and today we're going to be doing a short tour of the Lawndale neighborhood in northeast Philadelphia. It's right next to the Lawncrest section. We're passing Rising Sun and Longshore Ave. A lot of people confuse them for each other. They're pretty much like the same thing. One is inside the other, but you know, we're just gonna focus on the Lawnsdale area today. We just passed Glenview. I've also did the Lawncrest section. I did this neighborhood before on the silent tours. We're passing Rising Sun and North, and then I recently did the Lawncrest section. I didn't cover the whole Lawncrest section, but I did cover some of the Lawncrest section. We're passing Kirper Street. So today I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit more of not the Lawncrest section, but the Lawnsdale section. So right now it is currently 6:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here. On my right-hand side, we got Pizza Boss. It's on my far right. You guys can't see it. It's off the camera. In front of us on my right, we have State Farm. We got a lawn and garden equipment. On my left, we got an automotive business. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here, and then we'll zigzag through this neighborhood. This is what? Martin Mill Road, I believe. Make this left right here. We got Tony and Son 2 Auto Repair on my right-hand side. We got Shauna's Caribbean Cafe on my left-hand side. Yes, this is Martin's Mill Road and Fanshawe Street, the 500 block of East Fanshawe Street. So I can make this left here, and I'll just start zigzagging just to show you guys what it looks like. As always, if you have any memories, knowledge, information, stories about the neighborhood, feel free to comment in the comment section. That's why I leave the comment section open, so that you, the viewer, can engage with people from around the world, and other viewers from across the globe that read the comment section can read your stories. Today's high was in the, I would say, like mid 50s, early 60s. It's a little cloudy right now. So I can go straight, I can go right. We're on the 500 block of Fanshawe, crossing to the 600 block of Fanshawe. I'm probably gonna go straight, and then we'll go right and make another right and come down McGee. The house on my left hand side got a nice little yard with a chain link fence wrapped around it, although it's not mowed. The grass is growing wild, but they got a nice piece of green space around them. We have 2-story homes on my left, on my right. The ones on my left are pushed back further with a little lawn. The ones on my right don't have a lawn. They have just porches. Some have open porches. Some have closed porches. I saw a little dog. Haha, what's up, little doggy? The dog was chilling. He saw the vehicle, me driving by, and he stared at the vehicle the whole way. That dog was a human in his past life. All right, Fanshawe Street and Tabor Ave. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on the 6600 block of Tabor Ave. I wanna be careful here. The car on my left-hand side is blocking the turning lane, impeding my view. We got a home improvement, VD Home Improvement on my right-hand side. That was their business truck with their company logo. We're at Tabor Ave and McGee Ave. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on McGee Ave. We got the Philadelphia Protestant Home, all-in-one senior living. I thought it was gonna say Protestant. Protestant home. I got 2 vehicles behind me, guys, so I'm traveling 15 miles an hour. We're now approaching Bingham Street, McGee Ave, and Bingham. I'm gonna take this straight, and I'll probably continue crossing. I don't know if I want to take it to Rising Sun, yeah, because I can stay on one half, keep zigzagging. But I think the problem with this half is Martin Mills Road cuts in an angle, so it's not gonna be like a perfect grid. We're gonna have to finesse the neighborhood, passing Martin Mills Road and McGee Ave. I got cars behind me, I'm sorry, y'all. You can see a variety of houses though, stylization. We got Bethany Academy on my left-hand side, preschool and after-school programs. Grace Neighborhood Development Corp. We're back on Rising Sun Avenue, northbound on my right, southbound on my left. Let's cross over. We'll just keep crossing over Rising Sun. Now, as we work our way more southbound to my left, we'll end up, getting closer to the Lawncrest neighborhood. Remember, right now we're trying to focus on the Lawnsdale, but see on my right, there's Lawndale Tax Service. There you go, Lawndale Tax Service. So that goes to show you that this is the Lawndale community neighborhood, But when we go down a little bit more, we'll eventually start hitting Lawncrest. If you look on the map, they're literally right. They don't even have an outline. They're just next to each other. So some of the streets, it shares some of the same streets. So depending on who you speak to, they might say, I live in Lawndale. They might say, I live in Lawncrest. On Oakley and McGee Ave, I'm going to make this left-hand turn. Oakley, because it's a do not enter in front of us. Look at that house right there in the corner. Stands tall, 3 stories high, vinyl siding. Nice little brickwork. Look at my left-hand side. Vinyl siding. Nice little homes. Northeast Philadelphia. This is like 25 minutes from Kensington and Allegheny, in case you were wondering. Not even. It's a huge contrast. It's a huge difference when you think about what's minutes away from here. Passing Gilham Street on a good day with good traffic, you probably get there in 20 minutes. There's a two-way street, so you got to share the same lane. Yo, look at this smart card on my left-hand side. Let's reverse. They got one of those. Look on the top of the smart card. You remember when we was kids, we used to have to play with the cars that you had to turn the little top knob. Look on the top. Do you guys see on the top of the roof? They have like a little knob that you twist the knob, like if that's like a little toy car, like a winding knob. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. That was so funny. It's better than eyelashes, because I've seen a couple smart cars with eyelashes. Yo, look at that classic on my right. Tool, you got an El Camino. Wow, Chevrolet, look at that. Woo, that's worth pulling into his driveway real quick to show you guys. He gonna be mad. He gonna come outside. Yeah, he also got a camera. Look at him, he got a camera. I'm gonna come out in his camera pointing my vehicular device to his property. He's gonna go open up a whole investigation. He's gonna go, who was this gentleman looking at my car? Hope it don't end up missing, because if it does, he probably gonna go to the camera and see me. Classic Optimal, or I said Optimal. Classic Optical. I said Optimal like 5 times. Despite me wanting to keep saying optical, I kept saying Optimal. On my left-hand side, you got Rising Sun Candy Shop. Bright, colorful with the little LED neon lights. All right, let's have a side conversation. A lot lately, there's been those little side 24-hour candy shops, and like the ones where you can't grab any of your food that is behind a glass, and you have to ask them for what you want, and then they pass it to you. There's a lot of those that's been opening up lately within the last year or two. I guess maybe because of what's happening with the sickness that's going around. I don't know if that was a prime time for them to open up those type of businesses, but I've seen that, especially in North Philly. In North Philly, we usually have a bunch of corner stores. No, now in North Philly, there's like 5 spots that I can name that they got those little, brand new signs, brand new LED lights, look just like that, and they're 24 hours, and they call them like convenience store, or I think it's like a quickie. Is it Quickie Mart? Quick Mart. Something like that. Yeah, they have a couple of them, and you can't pick anything yourself. You got to go there, and everything's behind a glass, and you tell them what you want. We're passing Martin Mills Road. It's a no outlet, but I'm gonna go. No, it's a no outlet. That's definitely a dead end. That's where I think where the Air Force base is at, right? I think so. I'm not sure, but yeah. Let's make this right on Hellerman, Martins Mills, and Hellerman. Martins Mill Road and Hellerman. You got Cedar Grove Christian Academy on my left-hand side, providing quality Christ education. Right here, that's what it said. Yo, did I go up a one way? I think I went up a one way. Yo. Oh, nah. We cool. Let's make this left right here. There's a lot of two-way streets around here too, so. We got an ice cream truck right here, Mr. Softy. It's never too cold for Mr. Softy, huh? Mr. Softy, the trucks come out March 2nd, March 3rd. They go away October 31st. They go, you know, they hibernate for a couple months, you know, winter season. Those trucks can make anywhere from like $450 to like $700-800 a day, depending on the route and the holiday. You might even get lucky and get $1,000 a day if you're on like a good route during a holiday. There's a lot of people out. Yeah. Bingham and Levick Street. I'm gonna make this right on Levick Street. Right hand turn on the 500 block of Levick. Now I can go down to my left a couple more blocks, and I can go down to my right a couple more blocks. But we're gonna try to focus around. Why are you beeping? It says no turn on red, dude. Slow down. It clearly says no turn on red, and the light looks rojo to me. For those of you guys who do not know, rojo means red. You learned something. Instead of being hooked on phonics, you hooked on tune. All right, let's make this right hand turn right here. Oh, you out, dude. Slow down. He was about to eat that red light. There's a Kia on my left-hand side. The speed limit was upside down. Instead of saying 30 miles an hour, it said 3 backwards. So now I should be doing 3 miles an hour. When they get mad at me, I'll be like, yo, but the speed limit said 3. Palmetto Street, Levick and Palmetto. You see, coming up here, which I've been up here before for the Lawncrest neighborhood tour. And I went through here, and you know, they also consider this Lawncrest. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go straight because I've been through that on my Lawncrest tour, but I didn't go left. So I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go down Radisson for a little bit, and I'll finesse this neighborhood. I'll zigzag. I'll try to play around with it. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of conflicting comments here, and I'm already mentally prepared for it. People just saying, yo, like, you're not in this neighborhood. Some people called the Lawncrest neighborhood the Summersdale neighborhood. I'm like, bro, like, you can Google it. You can go on the list of neighborhoods. There's not a neighborhood in Philadelphia called Summersdale. There's a street called Summersdale, and if you want to call the neighborhood Summersdale because it's on Summersdale Street, that doesn't mean that it's actually identified as Summersdale. So, I mean, Somerville. On my right, that Metro PCS was robbed. Yeah, I believe they was robbed. Go ahead, sir. You ready in the street with your LA self? You alright? Oh, no, you're cool. No, it's cool. He's telling me, you have something over the top. You have something over the top. My noggin. Nick, Nickelodeon. Remember that? Remember Noggin? Nick Noggin? I probably took some of y'all back. Remember that? You remember? Yeah. Nick Noggin. You got Mast Community Charter School on my right. Yeah, there's also a library right up the block and all that stuff. We're next to the 18 bus stop. I think it says the Lawncrest Library. I'm not sure. I gotta double check. Maybe we could pass it because I don't think I passed it in the Lonsdale one. I know some people get disappointed when I don't pass the whole entire area in 1 hour, but I'm only a human being. I'm not a super mutant. I can't like teleport. Alright, you know Robbins Street and Palmetto Street. Two-story homes, open porches, closed porches, open lawns, closed lawns, nice green, luscious grass is starting to grow in. I'm gonna go straight another block. Bingham and Robbins Street. Now, if you watch the Fox Chase tour, Bingham also ran through Fox Chase, and we didn't cover all of Fox Chase. We covered a small portion of Fox Chase. We're on Lonsdale Street, and we're in the Lawndale neighborhood. I keep adding an S to everything. I said Lonsdale. Lawndale. I'm sorry, guys. We're now approaching Tabor Avenue. Say it with me. Say Avenue. Dr. John Fisher on my right-hand side. Yo, his name is really J-O-N. You don't see many people with the name J-O-N. It's usually like J-O-H-N. But he's really J-O-N. Dr. John Fisher. I wonder if he's a fisher. Does he like fishing? You know how sometimes... So, if you guys paid attention in history class, many people were... Not everyone, but a lot of the last names that people had were related to their occupation. So, for example, if someone's named Blacksmith, somewhere along their line, they were probably blacksmiths. Right there, him being a fisher, somewhere along his line, they may have been fishers. And so on. There's several other last names. I can't think of them all right now. Of course, I will go completely blank when I start talking about the subject matter. But there's plenty of other names that, you know, like swordsman. Like, there is nobody with the last name Swordsman. I just made that up. His family used to be a sword. No, I don't know. Yeah, there's a rest in peace memorial on my left-hand side. That sucks. We're on Tabor Avenue and Dev Rocks Ave, 600 block of Dev Rocks Ave. I'm gonna make a right-hand turn here because there's no do not turn on red sign. But yeah, so there's a bunch of them that at one point or another said their occupation. You know, it basically lets you know, their occupation. Lawnsdale. I'm not saying that the new generations are fishers, but maybe 400 or 500 years ago, his family, came from a line of fishers. Just guessing. If y'all know any other names that were related to occupations, let me know in the comment section, because I forgot. And I bet you when I press cut, I'm going to remember like 15 of them. That's how it is, though. Passing Dev Rocks and Bingham. We're on Dev Rocks Avenue right now. We just crossed over Bingham. Kindred. Heroes work here. Thank you for all that you do. We got Kindred Hospital on my left-hand side. We're now at Palmetto Street. Dev Rocks Ave and Palmetto. Oh, sure. Just cut in there. Cut in there, buddy. You're more than welcome. And Kids Educational Center on my right-hand side. St. Mary's Orthodox Church on my left-hand side. We got AJ Mini Market and Deli on my left-hand side. We're at Dev Rocks and Rising Sun. Church of St. William on my right-hand side. We're Roman Catholic community. We just passed Rising Sun. We're at Argyle Street. I'm not going to go too far forward because, like I said, I covered some of this area on my Lawncrest. I got to make sure I say this correctly because it's like a tongue twister. Lawndale, Lawncrest, Longwood. You ever been to Longwood Gardens? Has any of my viewers been to Longwood Gardens? It's in, I think, New York or close to New York. It's a nice garden. It's like huge, super duper duper. Oh, we're next to the library. Super duper 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 huge. And it's like a garden that you can like walk through, and it's like fancy. There's like a lot of like they got like figures cut out of bushes and all types of stuff. Nice like flowers, and yeah. It's called Longwood Gardens, so just imagine. It's a really nice garden. P&P Food Mart. I used to come up here back then. I had a homie. His sister lived on a block behind me. I used to come up here. The police over here would definitely pull you over for anything. We got Queen Nails Beauty Supplies in front of us. Rising Sun Pharmacy on my left. I'm gonna make this right. There's a split right there. This Rising Sun splits into two blocks. Over there split to something else, but I'll turn here so we can see. There's a fire department on my right, engine 64, and then the Free Library of Philadelphia right there in front of me on Benner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this right on Benner, so you guys can get a little idea. Matter of fact, that's a dead end, but I'm just gonna turn up on Benner so that y'all can at least see the Free Library. That was the Free Library on my left-hand side, and I'm gonna have to probably go all the way around, maybe go through the parking lot. I'm gonna go drive on the sidewalk and bust a whole little U-turn here, just so y'all can, at least y'all got to see the library where people like to read, learn, and study. And you guys get to see this cool mural. See it right here? This fire department mural. It's a really nice mural. That's interesting. You got a couple homies chilling out front of a library. Think about that. Food for thought. Maybe they returned their late books. Benner and Rising Sun. No, let's keep going straight. We got Express Code Beer right here on my right hand side. We're on Colgate. Benner and Colgate. Wow, I haven't used Colgate toothbrush in toothpaste in a long time. I used to use Colgate and Crest. Yep, I used to use that. Look at this Jeep Wrangler on my right hand side. I like that. Soft top, so that convertible top comes off. And you be pimping. It needs to be 5-speed though. If it ain't 5-speed, I don't want it. Say no. 6,000 block of Palmetto on my right, 6,100 block on my left. Yeah, Jeep Wranglers are really nice in stick shift. I really like them. For sale on my right hand side, there's a house. I would have drove slower, but there's a car behind me with all tinted windows all the way around, including the front windshield. It's completely tinted. Let's make this right on Bingham. We're on Bingham and Benner. But yeah, I would have went slower, but they're kind of like tailing me. So, all right, they kept going straight. Cool. 2-hour parking on this block, which means you need a parking permit. Got a motorcyclist right here. Oh, he on a supermoto. He chilling. Supermoto. It's kind of chilly out to be riding a supermoto, but it's cool. Supermoto, man. Supermoto life. That's cool. We're on Bingham Street in Comley. I can keep going straight, or I can go right. How about this? How about I go straight and a zigzag up and down? To Comley and turn and then come down, and then to Comley again and turn and come down and come to Comley until we make it to Rising Sun. Now these houses are looking more traditional, like some other areas of Philly. The closer you get to north, well, for me, I'm saying traditional because if you're not from Philly, then none of this looks traditional. But for me, the closer you get to north, the more normal the houses get to look. The farther you get from north, when you go towards northeast, then you know they started looking like this. I don't know if that makes any sense. Northeast has a distinct look. That's all I'm saying. Van Kirk and Bingham. Let's make this right on Van Kirk. And guess what? I can't even make a right here. I was gonna try to make a right here on Elsnore, but it comes down. Maybe I can make a right here on Palmetto. Yeah, maybe right here. Boom. I can make this right. There you go. They got back driveways too, kind of like Juniata. There's a neighborhood in Philadelphia called the Juniata neighborhood. It looks similar to this, and they got back driveways and everything. You see, you got lifted porches, lifted lawns. The little lawns go in an angle and like a slope. They got 6 steps that leads up to another 5 steps, which leads up to their front door. Awnings, vinyl siding, a few trees, a few bushes. Some people left their lawns open. Some people bricked off their lawns with red bricks, just so you don't take your dog to poop on their lawn. I can make it right here and go down that street that we wasn't able to see. But Malta Street right here, or what like some people say, Malta Street. Malta Street, or Malta. Yo, how many of y'all drink the Goya Maltas? I don't really like them that much. Like, when I was a kid, I used to love them, because you know when you're a kid, you just love everything. But it's so dark and so like it's like so soda-y. It comes like in a little brown bottle. Like my cousin loves them, and my wife used to love them. She hasn't drunk them in quite some time, probably because of me, because I don't really purchase them. So you kind of consume what the people around you consume, and I mainly drink water. No, I only drink water. 100% water. I don't drink soda, juice, none of that. I used to. I would occasionally binge like on cranberry, apple juice, like simple things. Lately I've been really kicking butt with homemade smoothies. Kiwi, pineapple, lemon, banana, and some kale. Woo! Will make your mouth pucker. Smoothie so good it make your mouth pucker. And just put some water. That's all you need. I don't use sugar. I don't use milk. I don't use none of that because there's already enough sugar in it. Like, how much more sugar do you want? I'm gonna make this right here on the block. There's an apartment for rent right here on my left. I'm gonna make this right here, right? We already came through here, but I'm gonna cut left. I'm gonna show you guys the back alley. Might as well, because you need to go to Malta Street or Malta Street, like drink. Rest in peace to my cousin's mom. That was her name. Aim Shavo, that was his mom's name. But I'm gonna go through this little back block so y'all can see. This is their little alley. You see how they got little garages? They got garages, they got a little driveway. You see how the second floor back, it got like a little awning that pushes out some? That's like, you know, that could be a bedroom, you know? In between each house, there's like a shared little porch or shared little walkway with two back doors, and you can literally pretty much access the other person that lives next to your window. Wow, a lot of potholes here. Some of the garages are in good shape. Some of them, like the one on my right, was like beat up. It looked like they weren't even using it. If I had a garage behind my property, I would definitely care for it. I wouldn't just let it just fall apart. Make this left-hand turn right here. Now we're gonna make this left on Malta Street, the 5900 block of Malta. You hear me? Malta. But as a person of Puerto Rican descent, you know, they say Malta. Say it with me. Mal, not, don't say Malta. But tune is Malta. Say Malta. Say fast. I don't know. I'm not really good in Spanish, so don't think that I'm a genius when it comes to Spanish. You could say a couple big words in Spanish and I'll look at you like come again? But yeah. Dude on my left parked on the sidewalk. He said, look at, bump that. No parking at any time. There's a big sign right there, but look at, people, look at, again, this Mercedes parked right there on the sidewalk. This truck parked right there on the sidewalk. I guess when you need a parking, right? We're back on Van Kirk, 5900 block of Malta. We just exited. I'll make this right here. We're back on Colgate Street, Van Kirk Street and Colgate. We got Lex Food Market on my left-hand side. Cigarettes, candy, milk, snacks, hoagies, sodas, phone cards, ice cream, food stamps, ATM, and more. Wow, nobody even utilizes the paper food stamp anymore, right? Nowadays, I believe it's access card. I know some of my viewers are old enough. A lot of my viewers are probably old enough to remember when people were using the food stamps. They were colorful. I don't know. I'm an 88 baby, so I think I remember a little bit of that, like in the 90s. Like when you would go to the corner store and you would see somebody like pull out like a colorful book. It was like a colorful book of stamps. There's a, whatchamacallit here? There's a Rite Aid. Y'all want me to bust a whole U-turn so y'all can see the Rite Aid? There's a Rite Aid. Rita's. I said a Rite Aid. There's a CVS on my left though. There's a Rising discount on my right. There's a little line out here for some Rita's water ice, and it's kind of windy, and it's cloudy. Let me bust this right so y'all can see. Cause I know they're like, Toon, but how you gonna tell us and not show us, dog? All right, we got a Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts, Wells Fargo, Delicias Meat Market, Dollar General. All right, we're gonna probably bust a U-turn like right around here. Boom, boom, right here. Right there is the library. Right there in front of us on Comley. That's the library. The library was right over there, so we didn't really miss much. I'm not gonna take y'all on the right side now. We just passed Howell Street. On my left, you'll see there's a Rita's, and there's a bunch of people out front eating Rita's water ice, or trying to eat Rita's water ice, I should say, because they're not eating it yet if they're still in line. Make this right on Van Kirk, Rising Sun in Van Kirk. We got this truck in front of us, the F-150, some ladders. I guess he's probably like a roofer, contractor, or something. The trees on this block are beautiful. Huge, giant, massive trees. They tower over the houses. That means this block in the summertime looks awesome with the full leaves, and you won't be hot. You know what I mean? It'd be nice and shady. A lot of nice shade. They got lawns, nice lawns. 15, 20 feet lawns. All the houses look pretty uniform with the exception of a few details. People changed, like, let's say, like the front storm door, the archway to the awnings, or the awnings themselves, the gates or whatnot, like little basic things. I'm gonna go up another block and then we'll make a right and come around. This is Hasbrook Ave in Vankirk. We got Basilo Food Market on my right hand side. Soda, candy, detergent, eggs, food, cereal. A lot of these stores advertise something on their sign. They all say something very similar. There's some weave on the floor. Passing Reach Street. Weymouth. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Weymouth. The 5900 block of Weymouth. We got a vehicle in the middle of the street with Jersey tags. I wonder if they're doing Uber or if they're doing, you know what I mean? Something of that nature. They're waiting for somebody to come out. Family member, maybe? Oh, wow, that's interesting. I wish y'all could see it. Let me see if I can vividly describe in adjectives what I just saw. On my right-hand side, there was a beige stucco cement wall and or porch that was surrounding the wall. And stucco is basically cement. What are these dudes up to here? He just passed him something. What you passing him? Passing him some money? Oh, he just pulled out the bread and he just got into the back seat. Yeah, you might as well do that all in the vehicle. Nope, he was about to go in the back seat. The back seat was locked, so he said, look, let me continue my business right here. But anyway, back to the description. So the stucco is like ridges. It's cement that makes like ridges on a, it's like spackle. I don't know how to describe that. But anyway, the stucco gave a little bird enough grip so that they can walk on the wall. So the bird kept backing up and then going closer to the wall, backing up and then going closer to the wall. And he was literally hanging on the wall, like on a vertical surface. But since the stucco gave him enough grip to, I guess, put his little claws, that was decent to actually see a bird standing on a wall. Like, that's food for thought, standing on a wall. We just passed a Fiero, a little Pontiac Fiero. That was really interesting. I never thought I would see a bird stand on a wall. Not a flat surface, but a wall. Passing Howell, or Howell, or on Howell, I should say. Passing Weymouth. We're on the 300 block of Howell, approaching Reach Street. Like you're gonna reach for something. Yeah, the bird flew off and landed on the wall 3 times. The different spots of the wall. I'm like, whoa. That bird got Spider-Man jeans. he a whole spider bird. Instead of spider pig does everything that a spider pig does. Spider pig. Well, that's spider bird. He probably got bit by a spider. Look at these houses right here. They got gray stones. Huge gray stones. Look at the style. They got closed porches. Every single one has a closed porch with a little lawn or a little cement terrace. Wow. Look at these large gray stones. The tops have shingles for the roof. A Mazda 323. You don't see those that often. Little hatchback 323 with slipstream rims. That's a cool little dog. I'm gonna make this right here, turn right here on Newtown Ave. We're on Conley Street and Newtown Ave. I'll make this right on Higbee, 200 block of Higbee. So in Philadelphia, we have something called the Roosevelt Boulevard. When you cross over to Roosevelt Boulevard, I would say most of the Roosevelt Boulevard, because some people might say the beginning of Rising Sun's kind of ghetto, but, or like the Wyoming area, like when you cross over Roosevelt Boulevard on Broad Street, you know, around East Oakland, West Oakland, you know, Logan and all that, they might say it's kind of ghetto. But towards the Northeast area, wherever you cross over the Roosevelt Boulevard, it usually looks like this. It's just usually like a nicer area. Now it'll vary from neighborhood to neighborhood, like I said, depending on the residents that live there. We got an ice cream truck on my right. We got Benner Street on my left. I can go right or I can go left. I think I'm gonna go left because I don't want to get stuck behind the ice cream truck. Then I get stuck behind the ice cream truck, and then we gotta watch them distribute ice cream. I do have that on my channel though. I've been stuck behind an ice cream truck before, so if y'all really want to see me stuck behind an ice cream truck, go check out one of the videos. We're gonna reach and Benner. I'm going to make this right hand turn right here. Okay, thank you, sir. You pulled over. I appreciate it. We're now approaching Hasbrook Ave. There's a field right here. Whoa, you out, dude. Benner, all right. Park. I'm gonna make this left right here. Might as well. We're gonna make this right hand turn on Lardner, the 300 block of Lardner. Sock'em Pest Control. What a name. Yo, who remembers Sock'em Boppers? Sock'em Boppers, Sock'em Boppers. Remember that? Yo, that's crazy. That Sock'em just made me remember Sock'em Boppers. We used to have some of the best like gadgets and toys, like the Stretch Armstrong, and a bunch of other like toys like Gak. Like who remember Gak? Remember Yak or Gak? It was like Nickelodeon Gak. It was kind of like Play-Doh, but it was Gak. Shelbourne Street. Let's make this left on Shelbourne Street because there's a classic out here. Woo, woo! Classic alert! Classic alert! And it's for sale? Oh man, let me see. Waiting for tags. Oh, I thought it said for sale. That's nice. What is it? Let me. A Riviera. Not bad. It got a lot of rust. That's not bad though. There's a whole squad over here on my left. Stevens on the left hand side. There's a bunch of kids and people in the yard. I guess they're like grilling and cooking or something. It's probably like a family event. They all look Asian. Probably Cambodian or like Vietnamese or something. They probably having like a family birthday party and there was a bunch of kids. We're on Shelbourne Street and Deverox Ave. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Deverox. Oakley. We're at Oakley. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Oakley, see if we can make our way back to Rising Sun. Yeah, we used to have some cool toys. Nobody uses yo-yos no more. I'm about to bring a yo-yo back up. I'm about to get a yo-yo, but it gotta sleep. Remember the yo-yos that had the brains that was able to sleep? It gotta sleep, and I'm about to start busting some tricks. Like I know some basic tricks. I know Around the World. I know the baby's cradle or the cradle, or whatever you call it. It's been a while, so please, I'm rusty. I'm sorry. Passing Stevens. I could have went down Stevens, but then I would have saw, you know, the whole squad there celebrating birthday, and they would have thought that I was crazy passing the circle. But yeah, yo-yos. Remember spinning tops? Woo! Remember the onions, the carrot, and all those spinning tops? Yo, like these are things that were all like they were the craze. They were the trend. Like when one person got them on your block, you had to run to the corner store and go get it one. Like everybody, then you see everybody outside playing with tops. You know what I mean? Who remember Pogs? We're passing Argyle, Lardner and Argyle. Remember Pogs? P-O-G-S, Pogs? I used to play with Pogs. I used to be sharp. There's a lot of cool gadgets and things that I remember growing up that we used to play with, man. There was this other game that we used to play. I don't remember the name of it, but let me describe it to y'all. Me and my buddies from my block, when we were kids, we were probably like 8, 9, 10. the people on the block, I guess the older folks, probably spray painted like a little grid, a little board on the cement for us. It looked like a hopscotch grid almost, but it wasn't. And we would have to go to the corner store. We would have to get a hug. Remember Hug Juices, when Hug Juices was a quarter? So we used to have to get a Hug Juice. Remember when a lot of things were a quarter? Chips, quarter sodas, like so many different things were a quarter. Nowadays it's like 59 cents, 89 cents, 109, what? Get out of town. Yeah, so let's cross the street right here. Give me a second, there's traffic. James M. Campbell Funeral Home on my left-hand side. So yeah, Body Fit by Joy. Fit Moms affiliate on my right. Health, wellness, fitness class. Fit Moms, y'all. Y'all hear that? They got some fit moms. Now you know you gotta come out here when they clock out. Say no. But we're about to approach Comley. We are on Colgate and Comley. Let's make this right and go down Rising Sun. So it was like a little what's that called? A Hug Juice cap. Remember when Hug Juices used to come with a cap? They don't even come with caps no more. They have a little piece of aluminum foil. So anyway, when they used to come with a little plastic cap, we would have to get a candle from the corner store and a lighter, and we would use that wax. We would light the candle, and we would fill the cap with wax, and we had to fill it up to the top like a nice smooth thing. Then we let it dry, and that was your toy. That was your your game piece. That was your weapon or whatever it was. And then we would all get on the ground because we were kids, 9, 10, or whatever, and we would like flick them. Like, I think we all could take a turn. I haven't played this in a while, guys. I'm 32 now. I haven't played this since I was 10. So that's like 22 years ago. So if I'm like rusty on the details, I am sorry. But Lawncrest wreck on my right-hand side. So Lawncrest. So that means that we're in the Lawncrest neighborhood. But hey, look, we gonna cover this because there's some of this that I haven't covered for the Lawncrest tour. Pilgrim Baptist Church. So yeah. And then you would like flick out the other person's pog or the other person's cap filled with wax. Like it was crazy. Like, I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the objective. I only remember real vague memories of it. Remember when we used to take we got pediatrics on my right. We're passing Van Kirk and Rising Sun. I'm gonna make this left coming up here, and then let's work some more left because Lawndale is probably more to the left, and we're going straight down to Lawncrest. We got Alcott Street on my right, Crown Fried Chicken on my right. Let's make this left on Rosalie. Make this left right here. Salwangana International Market, Chinese restaurant, Northside Cold Beer, New China, Pronto Uno Pizza. Let's make this left right here on Rosalie. Got some kids in the middle street playing with scooters, hula hoops, bikes. Cool. But that's the type of stuff that we used to do when we was kids. Just stay outside and play, you know? Just play. That was it. Play from the morning to nighttime. Look, damn, he kicking them. He straight up went to karate. Oh, they're grilling across the street. That was the best feeling. I don't know if y'all remember like being a kid when your family would grill. It felt happy. It was like a peaceful, you know, point in time that was like joyful. Like you on the block, your family's out, you know, mom, dad, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, neighbors. And it was an ambience in the air. Wow, they was out. They were going so fast. Give me a second. Let me pay attention to this traffic file to talk about the back in the day days. Yeah, so my back in the days, I'm just describing my back in the days. And the funny part is that my back in the days, to some of my viewers who are 60s and 70s, that was their 40s. Or that was their 45s, you know what I mean? So they're probably like, what, too? Like back in the day. But that's the thing. You know, like, I'm not that old, so I can't completely relate to y'all back in the days. But I understand we all had our own perfect memories, and my perfect memories was like they had the block parties. We closed the block. We would clean the block on the weekend. Everybody come outside play. Whether you were riding a bike, whether you were riding skates, whether you were riding a scooter, a skateboard, you were running, you were playing tag, catch one, catch 'em all, hide and go seek, manhunt, cartoon tag, TV tag. We played red light, green light a little bit, but that was more for like kids. A lot of games, man, like curveball. Remember you throw the dodgeball to the curb or basketball to the curb and it bounces up. Or we play dodgeball. We would play what else? Monkey in the Middle. Remember Monkey in the Middle? Monkey in the Middle was the game, yo. I used to love playing Monkey in the Middle. I love being an ender. I would get people out. Yeah, man. The good old days of just using your imagination. We would sit on the steps, on the stoop, as some people would like to call it, and for hours and talk to sometimes 2, 3 in the morning. I remember a few times, me and my friends, we broke night till the sun came up. And when the sun started coming up, all right, y'all, I'm tired. We gonna go to sleep. And that, seriously, we would go to sleep like when the sun came up, because we had so much joy just with each other's presence and just talking to each other and just having fun. And then everyone gets older and everyone separates, you know? Everyone separates, everyone follows their education, follows their dreams, has children. We're gonna make this right on Cheltenham Ave. Has children, gets into relationships, moves away. And before you know it, you're an older person, and you know, you be lucky if you could count 5 people on your hand that you know, can trust and can communicate with, and that come visit you and give you a call. We got a house on my right hand side that's for sale. It's on the 600 block of Cheltenham Ave. But yeah, guys, like, it's tough. They tell you enjoy childhood while you're young, and when we're kids, all we want to do is be older. That's all we want to do. We're on Bingham Street and Cheltenham Ave. Not knowing that being older comes with ailments, body aches, loneliness, you know, bills, stress. You know, some people go through depression. Oh snap, I got a hiccup. Sorry. Some people go through depression. You know what I mean? So those are all the things that come with age. And we try so young to get older when we're, you know, when we're 13, 14. You can't imagine being 21. You can't imagine being 30. But when you're 30, oh boy, do you wish you were 12 again. Do you wish you were 11 when life was good? You didn't have to worry about what to eat for dinner. Somebody just fed it to you. We're on Colgate. Cheltenham Ave and Colgate. We got Rodriguez Grocery on my left-hand side. Go ahead, you're more than welcome to go, because you'll probably be in a rush. I guess not. It doesn't look like you're in a rush. But yeah, so I'm telling you, yo. Good thing is, you know, I haven't had kids yet, but God willing, if everything goes accordingly, you know, with the future. When I do have kids, I think they're going to be a step ahead of the curve, because I'm going to try to plant all the seeds that weren't planted in my mind when I was a youngster, you know. And they're going to grow up in a different age. I think every generation grows up in a different age, right? We're on Cheltenham Ave and Rising Sun. But you know, I'm gonna try to have a baby genius. My kid gonna be like 4 years old under the car with me dropping a transmission. I'm like, son, I need a 14mm deep socket wrench with an extended an extended arm, or whatever you call it. Give me a deep socket with an extension. There you go. And even if it's my daughter, yo, daughter, we gotta change these heads. We need a new head gasket. She gonna be like, yeah, Dad. I got you. What you need, the jack? Huh? You need the jack today? What you need, the jack stands? We're on Hasbrook Ave, 5700 block of Hasbrook Ave. I'm gonna go straight another block and then we'll make a left. But yeah, guys, enjoy life, and I'm sure my older viewers can vouch for what I'm saying. I'm sure they can vouch for it. We're on Reach, the 5700 block of Reach. I'm sure my older viewers can sympathize with what I'm saying. I'm sure these words touch closely to the heart. You know, if only when we were younger they could have told us the secret to living. Weymouth and Cheltenham Ave. Like, the most important things in life are free. You know, the most important things in life are free. You know, family, friends, company, love, care. But then again, BS, the most important things in life, you actually got paid for it. Water, Because you can't live without water. You can't live without water. Food ain't free. What you gonna be eating? Grass? You gonna turn into a cow or into a gorilla? Well, gorillas could eat greenery and look how strong they are. That's a different story. But yeah, I'm gonna make this right hand turn right here. We're on Sanger and Newtown Ave. On my right, it looked like we got Cromedy Construction, or Cromedy Construction, whatever you call it. We got VMM Auto Repairs, Godfrey. A lot of dumping done right there. Oh, I actually shot a music video inside this building that's right here. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's this that's out here. I see something. I just want to... Give me a split second, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, it was a lot of junk. Yeah, somebody did a whole bunch of dumping all over there, and something looked interesting. It caught my eye, but then I looked at it. I'm like, that's the reason why they threw it away. Yo, there ain't no shame in my game. If something looks like it's useful, I will whip it out of the trash. Yo, look at this building right here on my right. I actually shot a music video in there. It's on my new music video page, which I haven't contributed to in quite some time, but I shot a music video on that first floor right there, and in the stairwell in there. Yep. That's called The Bond on 300 East Godfrey. Yeah, we shot some scenes right out here, right next to this little kitchen. You see these reef kitchens right out here? I shot a scene on this block. On Godfrey Ave and Hasbrook Ave. This would pretty much be Lawncrest, but it's cool. This is making up for some of the Lawncrest that I missed before. There's a lot of trees though, a lot of greenery. We got Crescentville United Methodist Church on my right hand side. That's a police officer right there in that black on black Ford vehicle with the cop side light and black tinted out. Yeah. Let's make this right on Cheltenham Ave. I'm probably gonna drive right up Rising Sun for those of you who care, because I know that's pretty much what's gonna distinguish the difference from Lawncrest to Lawndale. Lawncrest is on this bottom half of Rising Sun. Lawndale is on the top half of Rising Sun. So we'll go up and we'll just take it to, you know, probably like Tyson, maybe, give or take. Because if we keep going to the right, then we're gonna leave both neighborhoods. So let's just make this left-hand turn, 5800 block of Rising Sun Ave. And at least this way you guys can get a better look at these little storefronts, this little strip. Rising Sun tends to have like business fronts, as you guys can see on the left of me and on the right of me. You got plenty of business fronts. Chill and Cheers on my right, which is like a little bar under new management. The Salvation Army on my left-hand side. CVS on my right-hand side, passing Van Kirk and Rising Sun. Rita's on my right-hand side. Rising Sun Discount on my left-hand side. And a pediatrics doctor's office. 1 Hour Cleaners, a nail spa. This is the Burger King and the Wells Fargo we saw earlier. These are the youngsters that I think, oh, she over there dancing. I think they were the ones that was at Rita's, but then again, they didn't have any water ice, so maybe not. Bath and Dollar General, we got an early Child Care Center right here, Early Learning Center. We got Pilgrim Baptist Church on my left. In front of us on my left, we got Lawncrest Rec. On my right, we got Mr. D's Plumbing, Video Pipe Specialist. We can see underground. That's interesting. I guess that's because they probably extend a long device that goes through your plumbing with a camera. So if you have a clog or you want to know what's jamming up your lines, they can probably see it with that technology. We got New Star Auto Collision on my right, Penda Braiding, African Braids on my right, Auto Garage, BF Goodrich, Lawncrest Nails, the Free Library Philadelphia on my left. I think Benner Express Cold Beer. See, that's how you can tell we're in Lawncrest, because a few of their businesses said Lawncrest. But if we go up another 2 or 3 or 4 blocks, then some of the businesses start to say Lawndale. So yeah, but it's cool. We got AJ Mini Market on my right, cheese steaks, hoagies, breakfast. Passing Rising Sun and Devereaux. Church of St. William on my left. Mass Community Charter School on my right. Passing McKinley, Expert Property Management spot on my right hand side. DJ CRT. We're now passing Robbins, Rising Sun and Robbins. A few businesses on my left, a few businesses on my right, like Microtech Computers, H&D Nail Salon. It says Rendezvous, whatever that says. Lawncrest Family Restaurant, B-Mobile instead of T-Mobile. Yeah, B-Mobile. How creative and original. Pettit, Carousel, Metro, by T-Mobile, passing Levick, Larry's Famous Steaks and Hoagies, a bunch of more businesses. Crush Bar and Grill on my left, China Panda, Loving Hand Home Care, Family Dollar, Amacare Pharmacy, Passmore, Quality Pizza Restaurant, Philly Munchies and Groceries, passing Hellerman, Salerno's Pizza, Lighthouse Thrift Shop on my right, Classic Optical on my left, Rising Sun Candy Shop on my right, Nationwide on my left, Divine Treasure and Friends on my right, Allstate. This is the Lawndale Tax Service on my left. So I guess we're starting to cross over to the Lawndale over here. And you can zigzag through these neighborhoods, and I guess that would be the difference. Fanshawe, like we crossed through a couple of these, but I didn't really focus too much on my right, because on my right there's a lot of angle blocks and it would have like cut us all off. So give you guys like a little bonus of the Lawncrest area. Who beeping? L&L Automotive on my right. Let's make this left right here. I'm gonna go left right here. Quick. There we go. No, you want me to go? Boom, boom. I'm gonna go. Skirt. The Mill Pub right here. Yeah, so this would be the Lawndale area too, but it looks pretty much like the Lawncrest area. If you Google Lawncrest, I keep saying Lawns with an S. If you Google Lawncrest or Lawndale, you'll see that it comes up as Lawncrest-Lawndale. So it's like pretty much like sister neighborhoods or brother neighborhoods or just neighbor neighborhoods. Hey neighbor. Oh, this is a fire or are they grilling? Yo, what's this? Hold on, I'm gonna bust this left right here. Unrun Oakley. On my right hand side, is this a fire? I mean, it is a fire, obviously, if it's smoking. But are they grilling, or is this just like something that's caught on fire? All right, they're burning firewood, you see? Right? See all that smoke? I was about to say, firefighter Tune to the rescue! Oh, man. Fanshawe, the 300 block of Fanshawe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we have reached our 1 hour mark. I want to say thank you all for your attention, retention, and support. I greatly appreciate the kind words, thumbs up, comments, the shares, and everything that you guys do to help this channel grow. Remember, sharing is caring. You can feel free to pick any video from my channel and share it wherever you want. That will help immensely. I leave the comment section open so that you guys can engage. If you want me to respond back, you can always check out my personal channel, which doesn't have as many subscribers, and I don't get that many comments, so they're easier to cipher through. You know, they're easier to look through. It's kind of hard with this new with this page. I got, you know, a little over, you know, 25,000 or so subs, about to hit 30K soon, and there's so many comments every day, and it's a tedious job to respond. Oh, look at that classic car on my left. Yeah, it's kind of a tedious job to like go through each and every comment. So if like I said, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me on the live stream. I usually do my best to try to make the live streams. If you want, you can, you know, respond to one of my community posts. I do my best to respond to you guys on community posts. If you want to, you know, comment and, you know, have me comment back. Lately I've been doing a pretty good job on the Toon Be Chillin' page, TOONBECHILLIN, because I don't got a lot of commenters. I got some commenters, but it's not like all crazy. They ain't not flooding me yet, so I'm able to at least respond back to y'all and at least engage back with y'all, because I know how important it is to have somebody you watch on YouTube engage with you. Because I remember there's been times where there's people that I used to, you know, be inspired from via YouTube, that were larger YouTubers that I would try to comment to, and they would never respond back to my comments, yet alone, you know, heart them or anything. And I felt like, oh man, like what, they don't notice me? Like that's messed up. But in all actuality, it's really hard when you get a whole bunch of comments daily, you know, and now I understand. So with that being said, you know, there's different ways that you can talk to me, and I'll do my best to talk to you back, you know, via YouTube. Yo, there's an RX-7 up here, Mazda RX-7. I want to see it so bad before we end this out. Woo! I used to have one of these, y'all, in yellow. Look. Oh, there's a Toyota Point 8. Look on my left. Look at my left. Look at the white one. I had that. That's when I learned how to drive stick. I learned how to drive automatic in a 1988 Honda Civic hatchback, EF body, and when I was 9, and then I learned how to drive stick in that like that white car that was right there, 2-seater. It was a 2-seater. A Mazda RX-7 GSL SE 5-speed posse rear, that body, when I was 13. Good old memories. That was a nice way to end it out, y'all. I love that car, and I got to get another one before I check out. That's on my bucket list. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your homeboy. Somebody tapping their mobile device to see if their phone broken or if the internet's stuck, or somebody lowered their volume to the TV. Like, yo, what is up with Toon? But anyway, that Mazda RX-7 gave me some motivation. All right, y'all, this is your homeboy Toon, Mr. Toon Dollars, Toon Ski, Toonism, Tuner, Tunage, Toon 1, Bad Tune, Tuning Califragilistic, Expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.